Considering how many telemarketers we get, in spite of the fact we're on the don't call list, that was a wrong number. So just like I can learn wrong notes, people can dial wrong numbers. And it was even a real live human being, which I always appreciate. So a real life human being who admitted her mistakes, so she has learned from it. She's going to dial the right number, and I'm going to try to play the right notes. I am still in the middle of the second movement of the Prokofiev Sixth Sonata. In the Meno mosso section after measure 93. So we're busy doing 98, 9. Lots of this chord, this, shall we call it a minor ninth? Why not? Because he writes it as an E sharp to an F sharp, so we'll call it a minor ninth. And he uses it in lots of different guises, as solid chords, as triplets, as 2+1s, as grace notes, so that's interesting. Meanwhile, we get the same Austin dial in the left hand between C and C sharp. So he's using two opposing ninths, in essence. Oh yes, I remember now, we were talking about fingerings. This 1, 2 to 4, 5 happens to be a fingering that will keep my hand calm. Okay, we finally changed. Now, 5 going to a 4, 1 octave is easy for me, but I can do the same thing with a white octave. It's just not nearly as comfortable. So I have to decide whether I want it. I think I still do. Too much pedaling for practicing this early in the game. For sure what's going on here. D major mostly. Okay, I'm going to need a second finger, a 2 and 1. I'm going to need 2 and 1. 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 105. So, do I want to get to it early? I certainly don't want to get to it right away, because I could, it's just too cumbersome. So I start off with 4 and 2. I think I'm just going to go to it when I need it. I have plenty of time to get to it, and I want to finish the idea here while the left hand has the melodic idea. So, turn the page. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I won't ultimately get to 5, but I certainly wouldn't do that in the middle of the scale finger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. At the end. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, shift. the significance of the left hand by making it mezzo forte, the right hand is piano. So the balance is spelled out for you. Okay, on we go. Notice how misbehaving these pages are right now. Because it's divided in a certain way on the score, in the score, and it's meaningful. In other words, again, as I thought it would be, Prokofiev has thought his way through the pianism of this moment. Meanders around quite a bit. Run out a finger. Lot of choice on top because of the wide-ranging figuration, but getting into it. Okay, so the key is, I think, to use basically an arpeggio fingering, get to thumb on A. That enables me to turn my hand over again. Thumb on A, of all things. Thumb. I'm going to need another finger substitution, probably 5. This is in measure, whatever. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that would be measure 7, 107. Come down to 2, 1, then shift to 5 so that I can play, and so on. Well, if I don't indicate that I turn to thumb on, or move the thumb on B sharp, I'm going to be stuck. I wanted to go 5, then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 4, 3, 2, but then I have one finger too few. That won't work. So I have to pick up my hand and put 5th on F. That way I have just enough fingers, which is just enough. Flat. Got to remember my key signature change. Like I didn't even remember the key signature at the beginning. I'm wondering why this innocuous little thing requires such fingering effort. 5, 4, 1 is obvious. I'm going to do that. Seems complex. What I'm doing is finger substituting. 1 goes to 3, then my hand can turn over. Just because it feels good. I could just let go. I'll have to decide if that's worth it. But the 3 kind of sets up my placement even if I let go of the key. Haven't determined yet. So, back to the left hand. 1. Prokofiev here has done something a little bit irritating notationally. He has... Oh, I see. No, I take it back. I was thinking he should have put in rest in the left hand so I would know that the quarter note comes in on the 3rd beat. But because the other hand is sharing in that voice, he's doing an appropriate thing. There's another call.